accidents occur, you go because of lack of preparation. I get. You know you are going out on a Friday night. You are going to drink. You don't know what time you are coming back, and you know that once you have had a few drinks, you want to eat something salty. I get. You know. So preparation is very, very important. Reka plate, what like out, or kind of how you are going to pass out because one, you are tired, two, you are drunk. If at all you will wake up, if you did not inhale carbon monoxide, and I guess. So I just wanted to leave you with this message that all fires are preventable, team, all of them. Once we understand.
Okay, so now the segment that I will be delivering on is not the physical. There will be physical activities involved in the segment, but the segment itself is not the one that is focusing on the physical health and the physical well-being. You know, I was a bit late, but I heard some of the topics that were being discussed, like for example hazards that you guys face in your industry. I believe we were asked where is the nearest fire extinguisher. We were asked about that. Because if you have a fire hazard, you must know where the exits are, you must know where to retrieve the fire suppressants. Now these are physical hazards that require you to take certain actions to solve these problems that can arise due to these hazards. But there are other hazards that are not physical, that are not visible. You cannot see them with your naked eye because they are in the mind. Now these ones are very critical because if something affects your mind, even your physical ability to take action can be impaired. There's a reason why they say that you cannot drive under the influence of alcohol, because what it does is that your cognitive ability is being reduced, your decision making and reaction time. It's not like you are becoming dumb during that time. No. You're just the same person that you were. You're the same scientist that you were, the same doctor, the same HR manager, the same CEO. You're all the same. But your decision making skills have been reduced, slowed down. Your reaction time. If you see a car, you can't brake as fast as if you would have if you were not under the influence. So that's why I'm saying now we are talking about the critical, the brain. We're talking about the part that affects our cognitive abilities. So there are hazards in every industry, but the hazard at the end of the day bottoms down to the mental capabilities of an individual. Now, what are these hazards? Now, for example, I'm assuming that majority of you are elder than us, maybe it's our age or elder than us, so you have lived life more than us. You have come across multiple challenges, be it with your children, with your spouses, and the likes. And in these challenges, you might not bring it verbally to the workplace, but again, we are human. You can't just shut off your mind and say, no, right now, 8 o'clock, I have to check it. Now I cannot think about my wife who was saying, we have to be done in the kitchen. And then we don't have money because the government decided the currency is now going to be devalued. You are thinking about that, but now you are there operating your machinery, which is your vehicle, which is a killing machine, that one. But your mind is somewhere else. We did a report for BPS, Botswana Police, and it turned out that outside of driving under the influence, majority of the accidents were classified as driver distraction. So basically, the driver was distracted, but it was not because of alcohol. But the fact that his mind, the driver's mind, the drivers were looking at the road. The drivers were focusing on the road, but their mind was somewhere else. They were thinking about something else. And then in that, that we don't remember our journeys most of the time. When we are driving a long trip, you go to Maun, you go to Palapa, you don't remember the journey because your mind thinks of other things. Now, this distraction causes accidents. The same thing applies to the workplace. Thinking about these things will affect you in your day-to-day work. Now, it's not wrong to think about your problems. What we have to address is how to go about it. Again, the lady told us, when you have this challenge where the fire comes out or something like that, you go look for a fire extinguisher. I think there was someone who answered I think there were some other solutions people were also giving for how you suppress fires. There was a gentleman who had faced the fire in the past and he explained some, the details around the same thing with mental challenges. There are some ways of addressing the mental issues that we face. The gentleman was telling us already, we must leverage AI. We must use our AIs. We just put the data we get from the results, we put it in the AI, and then the AI will assist us. Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that we also have an AI sector. From what we do, we are engineers actually. We are not just doing this mental health thing, but we are also engineers by profession. So what I'm going to try to show you with the, Richie, can you come and assist us with it? Yeah. Log on. So if you guys, I'll send him with the QR code or with the URL link. If any one of you has a device connected to the internet, you can follow through on our website. Is it not connecting? Yeah. Okay, so while they are still addressing this challenge, let me, the previous presentation was about, there was a lot of discussion on the HIV and AIDS pandemic that we suffered from in the early days. I remember when Remo Hai was still in charge, he had to do a lot of campaigning around that issue. I think at the time we were still in primary. I think most of you were probably in junior or senior, but us, we were still in primary. So this issue of having a solution but not using it, like he was saying already, we have the solutions that are existing. We have the condoms that are given out for free. We have this PrEP, we have PEP. And I want to tell you some other thing, that if you guys are scared, I know this thing, stigma was taught to us when we were in school also, or you know what, a lot of people don't test because of stigma and whatnot. And even though we have reached in 2025 where we know about, he even said for the U to U, if it's undetected, it's you know, so it's a known thing, but still a lot of people have this thing where, hey, I don't want to test. So you know what I recommend you guys to do? Every 4 months, you go to the National Blood Transfusion Bank and you donate blood. I think all of us are above 50 kg. I think all of us are above 18 years. You go and you donate your blood. Let me tell you something, it's a very nice feeling. Because they tell you you have saved 3 lives. As soon as you give 500 ml, I go there every 3 months. I think for ladies it's 4 months. So when you go there, your mind will feel nice. And of course, some people might have diabetic issues and the likes, and it's not compulsory. But one other benefit of that is that you don't have to go to a lab to test your blood. They test it for you. And then they SMS you. So automatically, every 4 months, you are being tested. And by the way, it's not that one here, the molecular one, which is done on the strip. It's the blood test, the proper blood test, the lab test. Not the, like, I think there was the COVID test also, there was the PCR one, and then there was the lab one. Then the government said, well, no, go and do the lab one. So it's a proper test, and it's not just for HIV. Gonorrhea, syphilis, everything, chlamydia, all the STIs are tested. So by doing that, you are saving 3 lives every 4 months, and at the same time, you are getting tested on a regular basis without having to face any stigma. I know for a lot of times when you go to the clinics, they give you weird looks and all that thing. You want to avoid that. So just go and donate blood. Simple as that. You get tested, you get your, and it's a regular basis. It happens continuously. And the second thing, well, not the second thing, but another group of activities that you can do to address. Remember, we are talking about solutions right now to help your mental well-being. Because remember, our problems are going to be with us at work, at home, everywhere. But we can try to come up with solutions. The other solutions, I believe none of us is a sociopath. I believe all of us are well-functioning human beings. So, our sociology as human beings, our mental mind, we are social creatures. You know, the gentleman was saying, he invited, he asked people to write, you said you asked them to write for how many partners, yeah. So basically, he found out, they were engaging in having multiple partners and the likes. So we are social creatures by nature, but we must take precaution. We must take precaution. So the same thing with what you were trying to say, we must take precaution with our physical health, use protection and the likes. We must take precaution with our mental health as well. We should not limit, it's the opposite. When it comes to the mental health, with the physical one, you're saying, no, I have 4 partners and 5 partners. With the mental one, if I ask one of you here,
which one of your colleagues knows everything about you from the beginning to the end. You might have, or it's only 1 or 2 person. We don't talk, we don't tell, we are scared to tell other people about our problems. We want to be like, no, this one, he's doing XYZ thing, maybe if I tell him this, he will be, using this information to do 1, 2, 3. But it should be the opposite. In the mental health section, you must talk. Because not to, and especially the men, growing up in a Setswana household, you go to your parents. I believe you guys are now at a stage where you are very adult. But if you were young, you were in school, you go to your parents and you say, "Oh, Mama, I have this disease," and then she'll ask you, "What disease do you have?" It's like, no, it's depression. Then your mother will look at you and say, "Why can't we have food at home?" Depression, which sickness is that? You have a roof. Are you paying the bill? Are you paying electricity, water? What is this depression? So that is the traditional mindset that we have, which is not a bad thing. But at the same time, we must acknowledge it. We should not pass that on to the children. If our child comes and says, "You know what, I don't want to go to school, I feel maybe they were bullied or whatever, something might have happened that made their mind not want to, they will go. They are physically well to go to school, but they are not mentally well. That's why you find your kids are going to school, but and you are putting tutors and everything, but he's not just like, it doesn't enter his head, he's not passing. And you're like, it's so simple, I've been teaching you for the past 6 months, how are you not learning? It can happen to, if you guys are a senior and then you have a technician you are training. Sometimes that's why you fire them. I get in the workplace, you can just fire and get another one. But with your kids, you can't fire your kid and bring another kid. So, what is important is that you need to address why is it not entering his mind? What's affecting him? So the conversation is important. And we are going to do an activity that is going to build on the communication skills. There will be a physical activity we are going to do right here in this room. So, with the mental health, we must speak to one another, we must share with one another. Because that is what is going to help us to bring dialogue into this issue. This issue requires dialogue. There was an event we had recently for men. We did a walk for men's mental health. Do you know that 40,000 Botswana are suffering from mental health illness? This was the statistics from the Ministry of Health. It is something that is not addressed because men have a tendency to say, we don't cry. Men don't cry. We just man up and we go ahead with it. Currently we have a GBV issue where majority of the victims are women and the perpetrators are men. Most of these men, they suffer from mental health issues that they bottled up. So the reason being why we are saying you must talk is because when you bottle up and then the breaking point is, it comes there where maybe it's a small glass that dropped, just one word she said to you, your partner or someone, and you are triggered. You are not triggered because of that one glass breaking or one bad word she said to you. You are triggered because for the past year, you have been suffering with this issue and not telling, not even the guy you sit next to at workplace. You couldn't even share with them because you want to man up. And you can share with ladies. It's not necessary that you must talk to another man. You can talk to another woman also. Is there anyone from HR here? Anyone from HR? No one from HR? Not a single person from HR? Your company doesn't have an HR department? It doesn't? Okay. Okay, sir. So I want to give you a live example. Let's do this. If I roll this up right now, I bring something from my pocket, I crush it, I put it in, then I borrow a lighter and I light it. What would you say? If I take this tape, or rather let's say I pull out a cigarette. Let's say this is a cigarette. I go to one of your friends. What do you have a lighter? Yeah, the one in your pocket. Hey, you don't have it. No, that's cheap. But let's say hypothetically he pulls out a lighter, and then I light the cigarette, and I take a pull. After the event, what would you say to your employee?
Why are you smoking in the office?
Okay. Why are you smoking in the office? Because smoking is hazardous, right? We were eating those lunch bar chocolates. The gentleman spoke about blood pressure and sugar. Do you know that right now, non-communicable diseases is the major killer in this country? Do you know that? Yet, we were just laughing and giggling and no one said anything when we ate, when we consumed that high-calorie chocolate. Why? Why is it that the cigarette is a problem? But the chocolate that kills majority of Botswana are not dying in wars or even HIV. HIV doesn't kill that much. We have ARVs, we have had it for how many decades now? It's non-communicable disease. And he emphasized on the physical activity. You guys are killing yourself with that, but we are participating and we are eating with you and not saying anything. It's all about the perception. What your mind accepts and what your mind doesn't accept. That thing can kill you more than the cigarette. But because our mind has accepted it as a norm, as a normal, so we need to change that mentality when it comes to mental health. We have accepted it already. Being depressed is not a disease. Being depressed, having a mental health issue is not a challenge. Only when he breaks a leg, that's when he can get sick leave. That's how our mentality is. But if you can see, well, this employee has not been productive for the month. He has been wanting to take a leave. Maybe he has a mental health issue. If they say, well, no, now I have 1, 2, 3 issues, I would like to take a day off. We must accommodate them in that segment also. And that's what we were telling. We had another session with the mines. And you know, with the mines, they are very strict. They only give you leave when you have physical injury, especially to the low-level workers, you know, the labor guys. When it comes to the corporates, the big shots, they don't need leave. They are already out of the office. So if you are, whichever segment you are working at, you must always know about it. That person who's sitting in the corner, why is he sitting there for the past 2 days? He doesn't eat lunch with us, or you know. So, and this will only happen when we open the channels of communication. Now, the other challenge we face is sharing too much information with ChatGPT and DeepSeek. So, me and my colleagues, we have created Botswana's first mental health AI chatbot. We'll show you a demo of it. Are we on? Yes. Okay, that's our website. You guys have devices, you can follow through or you can just watch. Now Richie, so Richmond is a friend of mine for 20 years. His grandfather and my father used to work in the same place. But Richie has a problem. Richie gets anxious when he sees a crowd like this. So Richie, how can our bot help you? You know, I'm giving you a live example. He's anxious, you know, he's having trouble presenting. I'm doing the talking. Richie, show them how we are gonna use our AI bot to solve your problem.
Okay. So guys, I'm a timid guy. I see a lot of faces and I'm anxious. I can't get my words together. So with this bot, I know if I give it some of my symptoms or if I talk to it, it can give me a bit of advice. So let me access it, but let's all look at the screen. Now I'm just trying to get into the mood, you know, to stimulate, go anxious and young. Yes. So let's come to our bots. So our bot is called HealthPal. HealthPal. So we're going to just give it a few instructions. As my colleagues over here said, it's multilingual. You can speak it in.
If you guys want to speak Kalanga, you can speak Kalanga to it also. It's not a problem.
Let's
Setswana, you can choose.
So let me just give the scenario that I'm in right now. Like, yo, I'm anxious. So let me just type that in. First, let me just say hi to Sifura, who listens like I am. Yeah. I have a presentation. Let's say you guys are board members. Let's give it a bit of dynamics.
You see, we are using your computer, not ours, so you know what it's not something we pre-built in ours only. It's accessible to everyone. This is the beta version. We launched it beginning of this year. We are under incubation right now, so it will go to the public next year. But the beta version is there for testing. We are testing with one school right now. So, by the way, this is made in Botswana. All the if you go to the team section, we'll show you. It's all done here locally. It's not ChatGPT, which is from outside, and then we are feeding it our data. They are taking our data outside. This stays in Botswana. Our servers are at BTC.
It's HIPAA compliant.
Yes.
You don't want your information being broadcasted out there or being sold.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I texted this guy and I go, yo, I'm anxious. He's like, yo, I understand how nerve-wracking presentations can be. Nerve-wracking, because it's sympathizing with the emotion I'm currently going through. And then it says a few tips to help ease your anxiety. sometimes we will be presenting to a board member for the first times, or we will be like doing something new, and because we may not have the experience to it, we feel some type of way. So you can give me a few things that will help me prepare properly. It will be like, prepare thoroughly, go over your material and rehearse your presentation multiple times. This is to gain familiarity with what you're going to present. It also says, practice deep breathing. Take slow, deep breath to calm your nerves. I'm taking.
Yeah, let's follow him. Let's follow him. This is an exercise. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's
Taking
practice.
deep breath.
Take in, and then out. And then in,
And then,
out.
and then one more time. For the road.
Out.
Yes. And then it says, visualize your success. Most of the times, we tend to visualize our failure. Well, what could go wrong? What if this happened? What if it doesn't work? And this kind of acts as a positive reinforcement, like, okay, no, don't think about that. Try and figure out the end goal of it, like what you're trying to achieve. Maybe if the breathing exercises are not focusing for me, I can maybe ask it to give me like much better steps on how to breathe. Let me say I'm hyperventilating.
Yeah, actually you might have a situation where someone is, you know, they have maybe a sudden shock. You know, they have a sudden shock. That's when you see, you know, they do that, you see? That's hyperventilate. So we can ask the board to give us a solution to that. Like, hey, what should I do right now? Kind of this guy is on the floor. Is he flopping around? Okay?
This is what? Let's try simple breathing exercises. What we've been doing, I was doing it from knowledge, but if you don't have any experience, the board can be like, okay, no, you know what? Try this. So it says, sit down comfortably. I'm going to do
Let's
it.
follow it in track. We are all sitting down, right? It says sit down comfortably. Close your eyes. Everyone close your eyes.
Yes.
Okay? It says inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exhale slowly.
For 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 seconds you are supposed to only exhale. Let's do this again. Now watch. Let's watch this now. I can't speak well. I'm not talking. So you'll see my fingers at the time again.
Yes.
So 4 seconds inhaling, 4 seconds holding, and 6 seconds exhaling.
Yeah.
That is it. So the bot was able to, again, at first we did our own breathing exercise without anything. Then we told the bot, and then the bot decided to give us a proper exercise. So our bot can give you multiple solutions to that, you see. And it's indigenous. Richie, can you go to the team section?
Yeah.
Can you show them the team?
But even that, just to put the icing on the cake, it says, take your time and let me know how you're feeling after this. It's not like other people, like, hey, take that age. You know, it takes time with you. It understands that, you know what you're going through is sensitive. It deals with you according to what you're experiencing. Not like how a person will relate to you. Well, yeah. So, want to go to the team?
Yeah, so we can even show you. Now, you might say, for a, you know, this thing is how did you build, what. Everything is local. It's everything. This is our team. These are every department's lead is also someone that is our age mate. It's built by the youth. Everyone, from the legal team to the developing team, the head of every department is a young person. You see? Now, you might say, okay, it's easier for you to communicate because you are young. So we are going to break that barrier right now, today. We're going to do an exercise. I want to have 2 teams. Are we 20 people here? So we can have teams of 10. 18. Okay, still fine. We can still do teams of 9. And I want you to choose people that you think right now, as in your departments, how best you are working with them. Currently, you think this person I can know best. Choose. No, choose. Guys, stand up. Choose your teams.
Basically, let's form 2 teams.
Form teams. Come on, guys. We are going to form 2 teams. You separate.
This is a small exercise.
It's a small exercise.
And please, let's try to make it dynamic. Let's
Yes,
not
yes.
only be all
Don't be girls, boys like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do 9 people teams. Okay, so we have this one is bigger than this side. This team is bigger.
Come on, you are not working together.
So you don't like this side, right? Is this the medium side? Okay. So this is 9. This is 9. Okay, now I want all of you to stand there. All of you this time. So the first challenge this team is going to do, but now they are going to create obstacles for you. We are going to use this path. Can you choose a team lead from here?
Cedric is the team.
No, Cedric, come here, Cedric. Come this side. No, stay separate. The team should stay separate. They should say, don't mix, don't inform each other of. And you are going to see how you put it. So Cedric, you are fine, you're a team, you're the boss, and you're a big man. So Cedric, you're going to stand like this, right? Now, your job is to make sure that Cedric crosses from here to that side with his eyes closed backwards. And your job is to create the obstacle. Now, I'll give you 2 minutes to create obstacles for him, but they should be a path to walk through. So you can create zigzag ways or whatever. You can use the chairs, you can put bottles. If Cedric touches any of the obstacles, he's out. Your job is to make sure you navigate Cedric with his eyes closed. You tell him, no, put left leg, right leg, right. Hey, you're about to do something, no, move the head. Your job is to make sure you navigate. Again, yes, you are the eyes. We are building a communication skill. So now, let's see how well you can communicate with him. Hey, Cedric, remember that thing you hit on the head at the bar? That thing is there. So now I give you 2 minutes.
And I'm telling you.
Yes, but you have to make sure, because you have to make sure that it's passable, right? You can create obstacles. Go ahead.
2 minutes starts now.
No, you can help your teammate.
I know you guys can help them. Let me create obstacles. Even put them on the counter and find out how much will be out.
Cedric, don't look here. Cedric, you look to the front. Make sure his eyes are closed. Cedric, your eyes are your team. Your team is your eyes. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there is a path visible. So your team is going to do the same thing. We are going to switch after this, okay?
Okay.
Now, the eyes. Are the eyes okay? Are they ready to direct Cedric? You guys can visualize the obstacles. Yeah, so close your eyes, Cedric. Your eyes are your teammates. Only boys tell you to direct your eyes.
Hold on, you still have a full
Are we
minute.
ready?
Are you guys done with your setup?
You are done again.
Yeah, we're done.
Hold on, no.
Okay, so let's see. It's passable.
Is the
10 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't want to. Let's increase it a little bit because hey, this one, this one. You're gonna move backwards. You're gonna move backwards.
So, Baba, left the good.
But eyes closed. That's it. You're not looking. You can say you don't turn around and look.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually.
Alright, so the eyes now start.
Okay, how many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
No, you can get your bearings. You can communicate with our left is where right is.
No, you.
No, all of you, it depends how you want to work. All of you can scream, 1 person, 2 person, it depends on you.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
Okay, Tamara, no President, Tamara, Okay, Radmana.
Eh,
Okay, now the Cedric. Eh, también right. Hey. Okay, what's going on? Oh, are we? Yeah, what pillow was going on? What's going on? Happen. Yeah, what pillow was going on? Okay. What else there is? Okay. Yeah, well, right. Hey. Hey. I'm in a how can I go to now the man will no, I hey, Salam Salam now Tanyana. Okay. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, right. Yeah, no, where I'm going around. Oh, me with all I feel an obstacle. I'm going to go right to what's going on. Go right to what's going on. Hey, Hannah, hey, I'm well up around. Hey, why hello, cook I got no wire. Don't you come a little now where? Now where? Now where? How will you go? Now where? Boa, scandal stress, boa the life. Now where? Because I get sort of problem at Mohammed. Okay. Well, I want to tell you, my darling.
Hey, yeah. Come on.
And then we get the way. What's your game there? If I tell you, go holy about copy over. Copy. Eh, who shift that? Yeah, more shy up mouth. Hey,
boy, Conility, and who's very Conility? Shifted up over the one right in your house.
okay.
Oh no.
Is he allowed to go 10 about a mile or he has to go away? But with his eyes closed, he can turn and face that way.
Yes, but he has to keep his eyes closed.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Will you be okay? Hey. Okay. Okay, 50 seconds. 50 seconds, God.
I have 4 eyes.
Yang kau pilih yang apa?
Aku mungkin.
Kalau mungkin yang hanya ni video ku.
Ada bila kuat. Ada mana?
Sudah aku kali share tengah aku.
Apa dia?
Shift the milik. Oleh baku, shati. Kau tak mahu kerja kamu sama lagi. 30 seconds. Ani, uwana kuna lepala kuna listilo. Ah, we tell haruna. Dapa ngona itima. Right. Right. 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Wait. So Cedric got to the goal again.
Yeah.
We are not gonna change anything.
Okay.
Now your team is going there. It's your turn. I get you make the obstacle. Yes. But you're gonna choose one person to come here. Then these people will come and rearrange a few things. One person choose from that country. Cedric.
High five, my friend.
So your challenge is to grow beyond this point. I guess Cedric made that thing here. Yeah. So one person from the other team comes. One person. Nominate. Who's going to be the? Come on, choose one. One person. No practicing. I like it. Okay, who's the person who's going to go? Okay. We're not closed. Eyes closed. All right. The second team. You guys are all here again. The first team, you can now
Rearrange.
Yeah, you have 2 minutes to rearrange. But remember, it must be passable. Yes.
Don't put 6
Is everyone here from the second team, right? Yeah. Your eyes should be.
Think of the notes.
Yes.
Unzari bayaka bambona. It is passable.
Are we done?
No, we didn't do much. Ara change us if
Okay.
Kimangan.
So you can't do. You can't do. Why did you see it?
All right.
Okay, so the other team, you guys clear for them, clear for them. Now,
Is it possible?
yeah, it's passable.
Yeah. All right. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right there.
Straight there. Straight.
Ah, it's out. Now, since we can see what both teams, either way, even if you are friends, but you are failing to communicate. You are failing to communicate with each other. What you should do, step 1, to the solution to the game, this one. You come here, you choose one. I guess this one is blind. You have to pick the blind. This one comes and says, boy, this is 1, this is 2. You give yourself instructions. That's how you communicate. You bring a base level. You must have some common. This is not just applying to the game. I'm saying in your workplace. You must have first base level understanding. When I say this, I mean this. When I say this, I mean this. When I say this, you rotate like this. When I say this, you move like this. So you give yourself, as we use the clock hours. You say 12. You say
6 o'clock.
yeah, 6, 12. We use this the angles of the big hand and the small hand. You see. And you can use that to guide each other. So because you need a base level understanding to guide each other, even in your workplace, there must be that base level understanding. Before you go, you can't come, even if it's your body, you're like, well, this thing is not supposed to be here. No one to see it. That is what we are doing right now. Hey, no. Go.
Next time. Change that.
Yeah, so I hope that this activity gave you a physical representation of the communication breakdowns that we Alright. Richie is going to do a demo in Setswana for the bot, because we showed you how to talk to the bot in English, but you can talk to our bot in Setswana as well.
I think power is gone.
Power is gone.
Yeah.
No?
No, power is gone.
Really? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, just turn the screen around and show them. It's still fine.
Well, even the router is down, but luckily now, I managed to just tap one thing. So, I wanted to show you, I wanted to like write what, no, we had a group exercise and I'm happy, but I just wrote the 2 mates. And sir, if you can read out what it says. I said the mates. I can read the 2 mates.
A re ke itumetse go utlwa jang a gona le sengwe se sengwe se nka go thusang ka sone gape.
Yes. So it's to show how the dynamic. If you reflect, then you could look at what's happening, and then you get to tell it. For maybe when my colleague was asking me to take 3 steps back, I mistakenly took 40 steps somewhere there. So Setswana also is able to speak in Setswana, is speaking Kalanga, and we are on the verge of making it Afrikaans as well. Now that's an exciting language because sometimes I'm not being stereotypical, but sometimes when they talk, it's like a fighting. Like, let's be honest.
Yes, it's the language of the Boer trackers.
Yeah.
So he's not just here to be my cameraman. He's the lead engineer in our project. Actually, he's actually working on. But we have given you the website. You are free to try out our beta version. The alpha version will come out next year, and it's a paid version. That one. It has more features. It's unlimited. So right now we are happy to announce that the gentleman was talking about using AI. And we are so happy that we have an AI that was built in Botswana that is catering to the local languages that we can offer companies and schools and the likes. Now, are you guys happy with the physical exercise? Are you content?
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more? A different one?
Not too
A
tough.
simple one where you don't have to move and just sit behind each other.
Yes.
Okay. So now, are we having do you have workmates, like someone that is a desk mate, or where you sit next to each other? Do you have that at your workplace? Do you have desk mate or supervisor or something where two people are working together? Do you have that?
The ladies.
The ladies.
Yes, a few.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, since the ladies work with ladies, the ladies have to pair up with the men. Let's pair up like that. And let's bring these chairs in the middle. We're gonna be back to back. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go, gentlemen, come on. Why are you being slow? Why are you being slow? The men want to shoot the first ones together. Okay. Now, the notepads, keep them there. Keep your notepads with you. Pair up. Let's try to mix it. Let's not be men. Let's do men. Okay, keep your notebooks with you. Let's mix things. Let's not be partners.
We still have 5 empty chairs. Three. We need 2 women and 1 man. And then
Dumelang gape ba gago. I say maybe it's like you down with him. We are really hand in hand our colleagues from all of these changemakers. It's actually a donation that we doing to them for charitable causes, right?
Yes.
They will identify whoever needs the goodies and transmit them to such as a way of us in our own small way giving back to some of our own who are underprivileged. I think maybe you can just step in so that we can present you the items. Okay. You get the camera.
Lekay paparazzi.
Oh, okay. So we have already identified where these donations will be made. They will be made to Linsui Junior. It's a school for the visually impaired, which I'm an alumni of actually. And there are 42 students who
inside, there's a hostel there inside. We also have a transport partner that will be also meeting after lunch. So everything is set. So that's why this proceeds it will be, that's we are thankful that it will be allocated to the right people. And then we are also thankful that you put allocated time and effort to hold Wellness Day for your employees as well. We are a company that take care of the employees and others. We appreciate you. Let's hold your brand also. Yeah.
I can read it out to you so that you hear what they say. Changemakers is the name of the organization. It's an NGO. The letter reads, dated 5th December 2025, letter of appreciation to Perfect Image Pty Ltd. On behalf of Team Changemakers, we would like to extend our deepest appreciation for your generous donation of food and toiletries worth 1,000 kula towards our Changemakers Christmas donation drive initiative. Your gesture is truly valued, and these essential items will go a long way in supporting the needy families in this festive season. Your commitment to uplifting those in need reflects the spirit of community, compassion, and social responsibility. We are honored to have partners like you who continuously strive to make a positive impact in the lives of others. We would also like to acknowledge and appreciate Perfect Image Management for conducting a safety and wellness day for the betterment of your employees. The dedication to ensuring a safe, healthy, and supportive work environment sets a commendable example for other organizations. Thank you once again for your generosity, commitment, and continued support. Together we can create meaningful change and bring hope to those who need it most. Yours faithfully, Miser.
You will hold that, we'll hold this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's get
Hold
it.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to go. Oh, okay. I will.
No, you can come in the middle.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Actually, by the way, so the links are there for the social media. The uploads will be there. When we are doing the handovers, you can verify them on those channels. So we will be doing it towards Christmas and also in the next year. We have other companies who are joining in the drive also. So we'll be taking a vehicle, a buggy, a full load of it. So just stay tuned on this. We are there on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, all the social medias. All of these, all different sectors are there, each having their own thing. So you'll just find one, you'll find all of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. The team will help this transmit to your
Oh, you want to take a picture here?
Shadi. Nami kana ngirga berbicara lehur tim ya lau. Semua kuning kuning.
Oh, we can all come here. Just one.
Oh, jaga. Atere kuja kwa dini tsaba ra khabe.
Come for pictures then.
Okay.
Go backwards. You get camera.
Ebile ka go blowa ke le mo motse ke le dark and live.
Didi, you're not in the picture here. Okay, you're not in the picture.
Come and be in front. Yes.
Didi.
Papa don't go.
Was busy taking pictures.
Okay, change poses. Something.
Like what?
Fake laughter. Look at the lights here.
I don't know how to say cheese.
Look at the lights here.
Say perfect inch.
Say perfect inch.
Perfect inch. Yeah.
Test. They are online testing. So not the way you have or you do what you are able to do. For honoring our invite to come and meet us on the day. I'm just going to tell you a secret. Well, it's not necessarily a secret. We are just an evolving small business. And this event is usually the first of its kind that we've had. We'll be building onto this. Safety on standby. This is the beginning of a relationship with all of you guys here. Even in other settings or other forums where we will be interacting and cross-benefiting from one another. But the idea is cross-pollinate. We'll be taking ideas from you, from them. You'll be taking ideas from us as well to better our different working spaces. Let me thank you again, Lekamuso Baritsu.
Thank you, Mr. Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Program now my affiliates. On affiliates after I have. You know, our smooth at a lady. Get out of our moment. More on I have a captain. That's a good I'm sure that I can do another. Next time, a lot of wa rata la rose a re sa boutlwe gore re fetolo le la gago ke tsa ke re tiro ya me eo etse ke boela morago le
Sorry. Just how are you doing videos for the screen? For screening. How do you say this? How do you screen here or outside? So we can record the testing.
Is the rest one? Show my man. I'm here with Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Yes. But I think since you guys do have the maintenance installation, most of the people that side is quite aware of this industry because both of them are vehicles, regulation,
Yes. Yeah. No, just facilitate for us. My capability is equally this. I drive from Yeah. I pass there all the time. When I pass there, I'll get your numbers for you.
Yes.
Here's your number. Thanks a lot. No, definitely. Yeah. Exactly. And that's government. Yeah.
I was going to
Yes, but the stop for gentle.
No, I asked him when we came.
Oh, okay.
I don't know when I took my sugar test.
Have you ever taken one before?
Guys, give us some audio also, like, explain what you are doing.
So here we'll be checking cholesterol. So the normal range shouldn't exceed 5.5.
So I'm 5.9.
So you're at 5.9.
Already maybe because he just ate.
Can you go beyond?
No, already he knows. There's a problem there. It's been heavy.
Can you go higher than this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can we not go up to
8.
10, 11? Yes.
Okay.
You know, there was an instance where my head has go around 10, 8, 10, 8.
Glucose or cholesterol? There's glucose, sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
Sugar can even go up to 20. Blood pressure.
I give him for talking about sugar. You know, for someone that did PE.
Why left?
The right side is always higher than the left.
High.
Yes.
Blood pressure. Why is it?
Because it's far from the heart. So the pressure. Yes. Relax.
He left.
it's a bit high. But I want to understand again, like it can be that high because of now, and we've been busy and all that. So that's why I was saying, I encourage you, as you grow older, you should have these things at home.
This testing kits and stuff.
All these things, you should have them at home. So that in the morning when you wake up, you check your BP, you check your sugar level, you check your temperature, check everything, you keep your record.
It's not expensive.
No, it's 250.
Serious?
And you see, when you have like right now at a high BP, they won't let you even donate blood.
Yeah.
They don't allow you to donate.
Yeah.
What is it called? The one where you where you pinch the skin. The body fat calculation. There's a tool for that, skin fat, where you pinch the skin. And, you don't do that one.
Your weight is 86.7. See that? Then height is 1.70. That's 1, 2. Body mass index.
You're thin.
You're saying?
Underweight.
Anan Richmond. A-double-N.
Rich?
Richmond. Anan. A-double-N-A-N.
Double N-A-N.
R.
Okay.
Nah, I'm male, yes.
Richmond.
Are you male?
He's
male and men.
He identifies as they them. He is they them.
I get a